Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice Gods Among Us video. In this video we do the Godfall Superman full nightmare difficulty, starting off with the first battle, and all 5 fights will be recorded. This will probably be a much longer video, probably upwards of 1 hour and 30 minutes of Injustice Gods Among Us, which will be live to the YouTube community on Christmas Day. In the first challenge, only bronze characters are allowed on your team. Cards start off at level 40 Elite 5 Bronze, and the silver card is level 35 Elite 2. Skip of the match is 1,000 credits. Now note a little bit of difference as I'm using Catwoman instead of Harley Quinn. We tried this in the last challenge and it actually worked out pretty good, allowing us to use 2 teams on Nightmare difficulty and saving 3 energy, since we usually finish the first fight in about 14 to 15 minutes. So Harley Quinn comes in after Sinestro gets knocked out. Harley Quinn is also knocked out. Flash does do a lot of damage. Lightning Kick is blocked for about 1,600. And we're going to go off the Speed Zone, and the Flash is eliminated by the Bronze counterpart. $15,007 damage for the victory in the first fight. 206 XP. 460 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Regime Catwoman, the Flash, and the Joker. Skip the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So all these cards are capable of damage, and Catwoman also has some damage gear, including her gear card, which also increases crit damage. So Catwoman is in. You see criticals for 560. I don't have quite as good of gear on her compared to the Flash. And Lex Luthor with a bang, blocked for 274, as once again is stacking blocking gear. Another bang, blocked for 274, and the Flash comes back in. So we're going to go off the Sonic Pound and get rid of the Joker. Although it does take the entire bar. So Catwoman comes back in. Lightning Kick is blocked for about 1,000 damage. And we're going to go off a Cat Dash on the Flash and get rid of him. Catwoman comes in. Cat Dash does wipe out the Flash. Now Catwoman comes back in, and we kick her out for the victory in the second fight. So you can see that Cat Dash is a really strong level 2 move. 208 XP, 1,500 credits. In the third matchup, we have Regime Solomon Grundy, Insurgency Green Arrow, and Regime Green Lantern. Skip the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So the second team will be Deathstroke, Harley Quinn, and Sinestro, and we will load them with gear going on a Monday, and at the time of recording is a legitimate Monday. So Green Lantern comes in. The Flash is already almost at 2 bars. Flash is taking a good amount of damage. Turbine Smash connects to 3516. We're going to go off the Speed Zone and get rid of Green Lantern. Even though we probably could have used the Sonic Pound and got rid of both of them. Green Arrow is not capable of a lot of damage. You see he takes a lot of damage. Power Drain blocked for about 400. Catwoman back to 1 bar, so we're going to go off the Cat Claws. Doesn't hit for a lot of damage. And another Power Drain block. So we're going to go off our own Power Drain on Green Arrow. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the third fight. 211 XP. 540 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Nightwing, Harley Quinn, and Deathstroke. Skip the match is 1,000 credits. We're going to swap out after 6 fights. That way we can use Lex Luthor for a couple fights in the second battle. Bronze Lex Luthor is useful regardless. So the Flash is already almost at 3 bars. Nightwing is knocked out. Harley Quinn comes in. We're going to quickly get rid of her. 5 shots to knock her out. And we're going to go off the Speed Zone, and Deathstroke is eliminated. $15,007 damage for the victory in the fourth fight. 213 XP. 580 credits. In the 5th matchup, we have Regime Catwoman, Sinestro, and Insurgency Lex Luthor. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. So 25% health.
Begin.
And Lex Luthor has about 11,000 health, so that puts him at about 14,000. And the Flash can still one-shot him. That's why you have high damage cards. And Sinestro is in. Flash is already at 2 bars. We have not seen Lex Luthor yet. And there he is. We're actually going to let him get up to a bar. And we're going to go off the speed zone. And Lex Luthor should be eliminated, as he did take a little bit of damage. Enough to knock him out. Catwoman comes back in. And we bitch slap Catwoman for the victory in the 5th fight. 216 XP. 620 credits. In the 6th matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Cyborg, Regime Solomon Grundy, and Regime Nightwing, who only has 10,000 health. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. As we can see in the 8th fight, there are double silver cards. 5 fights of silver cards. Cyborg is quickly knocked out. That radiation really isn't doing a whole lot of damage to the Flash. And Cleaver Spin connects for 1276. Doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. Born on a Monday, and Solomon Grundy is still knocked out. We're going to get in Lex Luthor temporarily, while the Flash builds up his bar. Now, Lex Luthor will take more damage from the radiation, but we're going to go off a power drain and slow his generating down. And it actually did critical, as Omega Battle Plate does give critical damage on Special 1. So we're going to go off another power drain, dry him up, and we're going to go off the speed zone, and Nightwing is eliminated. Now, the best way of dealing with Nightwing is special moves and super moves. You don't want to really do basic damages to help, and that actually worked out great. 15,007 damage for the victory in the 6th fight. 218 XP. 660 credits. So we're going to swap our roster. We are going to put in Deathstroke. We're going to load him up with gear, the same gear that the Flash had. So we're going to put on the Alloy Sword, the Bloody Sword, and the Mark of Lady Shiva.
Deathstroke.
And we're also going to get in Harley Quinn, who will be the 2nd card. I actually have Green Lantern we can use too. I probably prefer him over Sinestro.
Harley Quinn.
So we're going to put in Harley Quinn. We're going to give her the 357 revolver. We're going to give her the Azarathian cloak. And we're going to find another card with good power generation. We're going to use the Icebound necklace. The main point of power generation gear so you can get off her level 2 specials easier. And the 3rd card we're going to use is the silver green, the bronze green lantern. And we're also going to unlock his gear slot. And he also has the green power ring, which is very good. My client slowed up real quick.
Green Lantern.
We're going to load him up with gear now that it's all fixed up. We're going to give him the green power ring. We're going to give him the Omega Battle Plate. And we're going to give him the Sword and Shield. So it's going to be a high defensive card. It doesn't have any upgrades on its moves, but we shouldn't need them. In the 7th matchup, we have New 52 The Flash, Green Lantern, and Regime Bane. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. Keep in mind, Deathstroke does do a lot of damage with critical, so he's going to hit probably for 4 digits. Hits for 985, and he would hit for 1,000 with Lex Luthor. Still a lot of damage going out. So Deathstroke is at 2 bars. We have not seen Bane in the fight yet. We're going to use light attacks. And we knock him out. We're going to go off the eye for an eye. And Regime Bane is eliminated. And one of the things I like about having Deathstroke is he gains power with every knockout. And it really helps with building super moves. 12,584 damage for the victory in the 7th fight. 220 XP. 700 credits. Lex Luthor is a big compliment to this, as you can see the damage reduction there. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Sinestro, Regime Doomsday, and Insurgency Harley Quinn. The middle card turns into a level 35 Elite 1 Silver. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. 10% damage is in play, and regeneration usually is a lot stronger on Nightmare. However, that regeneration doesn't seem that bad. It's only 33-34 when you're getting hit for 900. It's pretty much chump change. So Sinestro is knocked out. Doomsday comes in next. We're going to go off a full auto and try to get rid of him, even though he's blocking. Still hits for about 5,000. It does do some decent damage. Ultimate liftoff block for 1039. First, we're going to get Harley Quinn. The reason for that is we want to get a damage comparison between both the team damage boost and normal, in case we get an Insurgency Lex Luthor with a 12 to 13,000 health card. So we're going to go off the damage boost. We're going to get Green Lantern in. Harley Quinn with a line of fire, blocked for about 260. Green Lantern is almost at 3 bars. This is going to get him up there. Line of fire connects for about 2,600, so you can see the difference. And we're going to go off the Beware My Power, and Insurgency Harley Quinn should be eliminated, even without any super move upgrades. Hits for about 10,000. Supernova blocked for 588. Triggers the energy shield. Now we're going to get Deathstroke in. We're going to make sure not to knock Doomsday out. And we're going to go off the Eye for an Eye, and Doomsday is eliminated. And we're going to see the damage comparison between having a super move without and with the team damage boost. 18,875 damage for the victory in 8th fight. 223 XP. 740 credits. So I've got a couple feeds within the expert difficulty saying that have problems with the Nightmare Battle 1, and really it's not a problem if you have maxed out cards. In the 9th matchup, we have Lex Luthor, Regime Cyborg, and Regime Nightwing. Skip the match is 10,000 credits. 15% damage is in play. Nightwing takes half damage from basic attack, and Cyborg gains 50% more power while he's not in the fight. So you want to try to get rid of Lex Luthor as quickly as possible. Nightwing does come in next. And we're going to go off a full auto. And that is blocked again for just over 4,000. So we're going to get Green Lantern in and build his bar up. Power drain for about 185. Doesn't really do a lot of damage. Green Lantern's at 1 bar. We're going to go off a Turbine Smash and soften up Nightwing first. Hits for about 1904. And Cyborg with a Sonic Disruptor blocked for a whopping 106. And now Deathstroke is going to start cutting up on Cyborg. Bunch of criticals there. Almost 3,000 damage went out right there. So we're going to go off the full auto, and Nightwing is eliminated even though he blocked. Power Fist blocked for 3125. Now we're going to show the overpowerness of that team heal. You saw Deathstroke's health very low. And there's 1 team health gain, so Harley Quinn is at 1 bar. Now at 1.5. So we're going to get up to 2 bars and do a second heal. There it is. So after 2 heals, Deathstroke is pretty much at full life. And we cut up Cyborg for the victory in the 9th fight. 225 XP. 780 credits. In the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Insurgency Green Arrow, Deathstroke, and Regime Green Lantern. Skip the match is 10,000 credits. Keep in mind the opponent's power generation does not factor in. I wish they would actually allow it. Because I think it would make fights more interesting. And that is a weak dampening field, as Deathstroke is already at 1 bar, now at 1.5. So Green Lantern comes in next. Almost at 2 bars with Deathstroke. Turbine Smash blocked for 1353. We're probably going to have to deal with a second one. Now the Green Lantern is getting down on life. There's a second one. And we're not at 3 bars, but we're going to go out the Eye for an Eye, and Deathstroke eliminates himself. Stay thirsty, my friend. The Green Lantern comes back in. Turbine Smash blocked for 335. And we're going to go off a Rocket Barrage. And Green Lantern is eliminated for the victory in the 10th fight, as he got hit right in the nuts with a rocket. 228 XP. 820 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have Insurgency Deathstroke, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, and Solomon Grundy. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
The Deathstroke is quickly cut up, Black Adam comes in, and Deathstroke is at 1 bar. Deathstroke's at 2 bars. We're going to get in Green Lantern and save Deathstroke for dealing with Solomon Grundy. That electric burst only hits for like 270. Black Adam is back at 1.5 bars. Green Lantern's almost at 2 bars. Another electric burst blocked that time for about 275. Black Adam's down to about half life. We get up to 3 bars and we can get rid of him. So we're going to go off the Beware My Power, and Sheikh Ahmed Habibi is sent back to the sand. Solomon Grundy comes in, Cleaver Spin blocked for 240. We're going to go off the Eye for an Eye and send Solomon Grundy to his From the Grid. Setting up for his balls getting shot up on fire. Actually, that doesn't knock him out. 12,584. There's the From the Grid. So we're going to go off the Harley's Mallet and light Solomon Grundy's balls on fire, which probably smell like pussy juice. Not quite enough to get rid of him, but we try to kick him, and Solomon Grundy's cutting her up. And we kick him out for the victory in the 11th fight. 230 XP, 860 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Lex Luthor, Green Arrow, and Catwoman. Skip the match is 10,000 credits. So once again, getting rid of Lex Luthor quickly is a good idea, even though there's no power drain. It doesn't have a lot of health. That'll allow you to focus on the silver cards easier while the radiation kicks in. Lex Luthor barely tags out. Green Arrow comes in. Deathstroke is at 1.5 bars. Expect a freeze arrow very soon. There it is. Blocked for about 526. Green Arrow's about to go down. Lex Luthor comes back in. Deathstroke is at 3 bars, so we cut out Lex Luthor. That freeze arrow is going to connect. It's for 1167. We're going to get Harley Quinn in. So we're going to go off the Team Heal. That'll put Deathstroke close to 1/2 life. Actually, over half life. That's really strong. And we're going to go off the Eye for an Eye in midair. And Catwoman is eliminated. 12,584 damage for the victory in the 12th fight. 232 XP. 3,400 credits. So the Godfall Superman Challenge Battle 1 on Nightmare difficulty is completed without any issues. Now we're going into the second challenge. And we're going to go edit our team for a minute here. So with silver cards, we're going to use Regime Black Adam. We're going to use Insurgency Batman, and we're going to use Crypto Lex Luthor to give him a little more health. That'll be 30% health. His gear is locked too, that really sucks. We're going to give him the... We're going to go spend 60,000 credits, unlock these slots. We're going to give him the Magic Wand. We're going to give him the Azerothian Cloak. And we're going to give him the Batmobile for some more super move damage and 25%. Actually, I think it's 15% health. I don't have it worked on yet. I was going to do a video fully involving it. So with Black Adam, and wow, I really don't buy any slots of these guys. We're going to give him the Alloy Sword, the Bloody Sword, and the Mark of Lady Shiva. I'm not really too worried about this fight. It doesn't seem very hard. Unless we have like 10 fight modifiers. Crypto Lex Luthor doesn't have any gear, but we're going to give him the... We're going to give him the Omega Battle Plane anyways, just to give him a little bit of gear. I don't want to spend all my credits on gear. So we're at the Superman Godfall Challenge Battle 2 on Nightmare difficulty. Lex Luthor must be on your team. 1 challenge currency, 1 energy per fight, and all the cards are level 40 Elite 5 silver. Skip the match is 1,000 credits. This is usually the easiest fight within the challenge. The fourth one isn't that bad either. This is the Black Adam hitting for about 3,600, not too bad. And Bane is about to go down. There he goes. Lex Luthor comes in. Crypto Lex Luthor, actually Insurgency Lex Luthor, almost puts Black Adam at 3 bars. We're going to off a Black Magic and avoid a power drain and get rid of it. Solomon Grundy comes in. Cleaver spin blocked for 2204. Now we off an Electric Burst off the combo. Hits for about 16,000. Solomon Grundy does get 25% health from Lex Luthor's passive. And we're going to up a second Electric Burst. And Solomon Grundy is eliminated for the victory in the first fight. 276 XP, 480 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Regime Flash, Regime Nightwing, and Solomon Grundy for the second time. Skip the match is 1,000 credits. So like Expert Difficulty, we've seen a lot of Insurgency Deathstroke in the first fight of Expert Difficulty. Now we have Solomon Grundy 2 fights in a row. Black Adam's almost at 2 bars already. The Flash is starting to get down on health. Lightning Kick does connect for about 5,000. Doesn't really do a lot of damage, as Black Adam has 30% health. So we're going to go off the Teth Ahmed Habibi, and Solomon Grundy goes to his From the Grave. We have Batman, and Cleaver spin blocked 2832, and Nightwing is in. So Batman's already at 2.5 bars. And we're going to go off the Dark Knight, and Nightwing is eliminated by the Batmobile. Unfortunately, I haven't got a 200,000 damage super move yet. However, I don't have the Batmobile evolved yet. That would help greatly with that. So the Flash is knocked out. Solomon Grundy comes back in. And we're going to go off a Lud Kick. And Solomon Grundy is eliminated for the victory in the second fight. 278 XP. 520 credits. In the third matchup, we have the Joker, Insurgency Harley Quinn, and Regime Doomsday. Skip the match is 1,000 credits. Doomsday has 33,000 life, which is way more than the Joker Harley Quinn. We're going to get Crypto Lex Luthor to take the jokes on you. Toxic Death only hits for 5301 to Lex Luthor. And we're going to go up a Power Drain. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but the point is to just take the damage. The Black Adam doesn't take 20,000 damage. The Doomsday is in. We're going to go up a Black Magic on Doomsday. Hits for about 7,500, but drains his power. And Doomsday is knocked out and crumbled over like a pile of shit. We're going to go off the Electric Burst on Insurgency Harley Quinn. That is enough to get rid of her, even blocking, for the victory in the third fight. 282 XP. 560 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenges Dampening Field and Radiation, going up against Regime Cyborg, Catwoman, and Deathstroke. Skip the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So Radiation ticking for about 1% health a second, which is 437. And Cyborg is knocked. Point blank hits at about 5,000. Almost at 1 bar. So we're going to go off the Electric Burst while Deathstroke tries to slash me. Hits for about 16,000, and we knock him out for the victory in the fourth fight. 284 XP, 600 credits. In the 5th matchup, we have Regime Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, and Green Arrow. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. 21, 24, and 27,000 health. Green Lantern already taken a lot of damage. So Green Lantern is knocked out. Wonder Woman comes in. You have to be careful of taking too many blocks and not paying attention to blocking in that case. So we're at 1 bar. Shield Saw is blocked for 28.94, and that'll be the only one she gets off. Green Arrow comes in. So we're going to go off the Teth Ahmed Habibi, and Green Arrow is eliminated. 58,255 damage for the victory in the 5th fight. 288 XP, 640 credits. Fight. 290 XP, 4,680 credits. In the 7th matchup, we have Nightfall, Bane, Deathstroke, and Wonder Woman. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. So having gear that increases damage is a huge help when you're dealing with multiple challenges, as I was right on that prediction in my summary. Nightfall Bane is quickly bashed out, and Deathstroke tries to cut up Black Adam. Doesn't really do a lot of damage. Point Blank does connect for about 4,000, but 5 shots wipes him out. And Wonder Woman comes in. So we're going to go off the Teth Adam, and Wonder Woman is eliminated. 58,000 is damage for the victory in the 7th fight. 292 XP, 720 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenges Power Surge and Radiation, going up against Regime Bane, Insurgency Harley Quinn, and Solomon Grundy. Skip the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
That radiation for 1.5% health a second. Regime Bane is knocked out. Solomon Grundy comes in. Solomon Grundy taking a lot of damage. Cleaver Spin connects for 4,000. We're going to go off a Black Magic on Solomon Grundy. For 7,500 does not put him at his from the grave. Harley Quinn is taking a lot of 50 for Black Adam. And we take out Solomon Grundy for the victory in the 8th fight. 296 XP. 760 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Catwoman, Regime Doomsday, and Regime Green Lantern. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Catwoman trying to claw at Black Adam, not really doing any damage. Almost at a bar and a half already. Catwoman is knocked out. Doomsday comes in. He usually has way more health than the other silver cards. He's one of the most durable silver cards in the game, if not the most. Well, Doomsday is knocked out. We're getting off the Tef Ahmed Habibi, and Green Lantern is eliminated. 58,685 damage for the victory in the 9th fight. 298 XP. 800 credits. And we received 3 energy cards. $302 XP. 840 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have Regime Bane, Deathstroke, and Regime Doomsday. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So Bane is knocked out. Doomsday comes in. Ultimate Liftoff connects for 46.98. That 30% health is really coming in handy. Black Adam really hasn't been affected the entire match. So we're going to take the point blank and get off the Tef Ahmed Habibi, and Deathstroke is eliminated. Now when we're doing this 12th fight, we're not going to really worry about gears. We're using bigger cards. 58,255 damage for the victory in the 11th fight. 304 XP. 880 credits. So we are going to put in Arkham Origins Batman. We're going to put in Darkseid. And we're going to put in Insurgency Lex Luthor. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenges Regeneration and Super Move Disabled, going up against Nightfall, Bane, Wonder Woman, and Regime Nightwing. Skip the match is 10,000 credits. Keep in mind, Arkham Origins Batman right away can wipe somebody out, so not a big deal there. Winged Avenger is blocked, but still wipes him out. It would have actually been a good fight to show off Arkham Harley Quinn, but we can also do that later on in the 4th fight. Shield Toss connects for 54.37. This regeneration is pretty slow. Another Shield Toss for 74.98. Batman's at 2.5 bars. Nightwing comes in. You can see the super disabled. Get off the Winged Avenger and get rid of Nightwing. And for shits and giggles, we're going to off an Omega Blast. And Wonder Woman is eliminated for the victory in the 12th fight. As we're about 35 minutes into Nightmare. 307 XP. Lex Luthor gets 924. 1,380 credits. So the Godfall Superman Challenge Battle 2 on Nightmare difficulty is completed, again without a hiccup. Now we have a bronze booster pack. Inside we receive a new 52 Flash, which I think is his first promotion. Ground Sparks, which is Nightwing's level 1 move. And Strength of Demeter, which is Wonder Woman's attack boost. So in the third challenge, only bronze or silver characters are allowed to team. And we're going to put in bronze Black Adam, or silver Black Adam. Why do I keep saying bronze? We're going to put in Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
And we are going to put in Insurgency Harley Quinn. We're going to load all these cards up with gear. Once again, we're going to use power generation for Insurgency Harley Quinn. And that's weird. I don't know why that is.
Harley Quinn. Green Lantern.
And we're going to give Green Lantern blocking gear. We're going to give him the Blue Lantern ring. We're going to give him the Energy Lance and the Green Power ring. Actually, we're going to give him the Omega Battle Plate instead of the Blue Lantern ring, because level 2 move sucks.
Green Lantern. Black Adam.
And for Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, we're going to give him the Alloy Sword, the Bloody Sword, and the Mark of Lady Shiva. And we will be spending 6 energy on this fight just to quicken the fight.
Adam.
So in the third battle, we have 1 challenge currency, 2 energy per fight, and only bronze or silver characters are allowed to team. Starting the match off is level 30 Elite 1, 1, and 2, Regime Wonder Woman, Batgirl, and Martian Manhunter. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. And we're almost done with 1 can of Coke. It really helps my throat while I'm in long fights. Shield Toss blocked for 1685. And a second one for 3240. Black Adam's already at 2.5 bars. That power generation is a huge help. So we're going to go off the Test Adam, and Batgirl is eliminated before she can get off a stun. That 5 o'clock shadow looks awesome on Black Adam. He looks better shade. Martian Manhunter with a phase assault blocked for 2247. Black Adam is starting to get down on health. There's the phase assault stun. Hits for about 4,500. And I don't know how that happened. That was kind of weird. Ended up actually giving me a bar of power. So we're going to go off the damage boost, and we're going to get Green Lantern, and it's almost at 3 bars. So we're going to go off the Beware My Power, and Martian Manhunter is eliminated. 41,220 damage for the victory in the first fight. 254 XP. 500 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Harley Quinn, Insurgency Beware My Power on Containment Doomsday. So either put him at his third life or get rid of him. And that power drain was very effective against Containment Doomsday. It doesn't finish him off, but it does put him back to 2 bars really quickly. Ultimate Lift Off blocked for 619. And that Ultimate Lift Off gets rid of Black Adam. There's no way he's going to get rid of Green Lantern. So we're going to go off the Turbine Smash on Containment Doomsday. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the second fight, as that crit for over 10,000 damage. 256 XP. 540 credits. In the third matchup, we have Red Sun Wonder Woman, Red Sun Deathstroke, and Red Sun Batman. Cards remain at level 30. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. 45% power generation, 15% speed, 50% chance of an unblockable level 1. So we're going to go off the Electric Burst and try to get rid of Red Sun Wonder Woman right away. It is blocking. Doesn't use a special move, that helps out a lot. Deathstroke comes in. A Sword Spin is not nearly as dangerous as a Shield Touch. Still have to watch out for it. Deathstroke is at 2 bars and gets knocked out. Lightning Strike on Red Sun Batman. Hits for like 7,500 and wipes him out of his power. Explosive Battering connects for about 2,600. Then we're going to have a second Lightning Strike on Batman. Almost wipes him out. And we're going to have the Electric Burst. And Red Sun Batman is eliminated for the victory in the third fight. So when you duel a Red Sun Batman, having somebody at power drain is very helpful. 259 XP. 580 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge. And Crypto Lex Luthor is eliminated. Twilight's End pretty much kills Raven's health. And power drain on Black Adam. We're going to go off the Team Heal. That patches Black Adam up pretty good. Power drain on Harley Quinn for about 1,700. We're going to get a Green Lantern, another power drain for about 290. Big difference there. That freeze arrow connects. And a poison arrow. So we're going to go off the Beware My Power, and Arrow Green Arrow should be eliminated or at critical life. Eat the smart buff, bitch. 28,338 damage for the victory in the fourth fight. 261 XP. 620 credits. In the fifth matchup, we have New 52 Nightwing, Cassandra Cain Batgirl, and Arkham Origins Batman. Skip the match is 10,000 credits. Now, it's very important to knock out an opponent and then have Cassandra Cain Batgirl come in, because I don't think it works off the tag. We're in good shape to do that with New 52 Nightwing. So we're going to go off the Lightning Strike. That does wipe him out, and Cassandra Cain Batgirl Assassin Ambush does work off a knockout, so I think you have to be tagged in order to avoid that, or in a special move. I did have that happen once before. So Green Lantern is at 2 bars. Art of Deception is blocked for about 800. That 3-hit heavy attack was really cool. That Art of Deception connects. Hits for like 7,000. We're going to go off the Beware My Power and get rid of Cassandra Cain's Batgirl before she does too much more damage. Winged Avenger is blocked for about 2,000. We're going to go off Harley's Mallet and light Batman's balls on fire.
This'll be a blast!
15,000 damage. And we're going to go off the Test Aquaman Habibi, and Batman is eliminated. Didn't see the damage on that, but we still knocked him out for the victory in the 5th fight. 264 XP, 660 credits. So we're going to do our first recharge. In the 6th matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Red Sun Solomon Grundy, Red Sun Wonder Woman, and Red Sun Green Lantern. Cards remain at level 31. Skip the match is 10,000 credits. 45% health, 45% power generation, 20% reduced damage from special moves, super moves, and you cannot be crit or stunned. And that's a big help for the Red Sun team. Solomon Grundy's already at 2 bars, so we're going to get in Green Lantern to mitigate damage. Black Adam's already at 2 bars as well, as is Harley Quinn. Shield Toss blocked for 460. We're going to go off the damage boost. That Shield Toss hits for 2183, about 5 times the difference. So we're going to go off the Test Atom, and hopefully Wonder Woman is eliminated. I'm not sure how much hits will mitigate. 37,283 damage. That Cleaver Spin connects. And Solomon Grundy is eliminated. Guardian is blocked for about 8,000. And we're going to go off Harley's Mallet and light Red Sun Green Lantern balls on fire. This is why power generation is a huge advantage in any fight, and why I use the Red Sun trio in multiplayer. 18,202 damage. We're going to go off the Beware My Power, and Green Lantern eliminates himself in his Red Sun form. $32,976 damage for the victory in the 6th fight. 266 XP, 6,700 credits. In the 7th matchup, we have Red Sun Batman, Red Sun Deathstroke, and Red Sun Superman. Cards gain a level of 32. Skip the match is 10,000 credits. And I really like the 8th fight as they have all Batmans.
Begin.
So again, you want to still get rid of these cards quickly. Deathstroke and Batman do the least damage with their level 1 moves. However, Black Adam can be used to power drain as well. Explosive Battering does not block breaker. So we're going to go off the Test Atom, and Red Sun Deathstroke is eliminated. Batman comes back in and is pretty low on health. And Batman is eliminated. Superman comes in. We're going to get in Green Lantern. Flying Punch does break the block for 6840, putting him at less than half life. And we're going to go off the Beware My Power, and Red Sun Superman is eliminated without the use of Harley Quinn, other than her 10% damage passive ability, which is a huge help. 28,338 damage for the victory in the 7th fight. 268 XP, 740 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Batman, Arkham Origins Batman, and Insurgency Batman. Skip the match is 10,000 credits. I actually am liking the 3rd battle's combination of characters. They definitely put some work into it. Regeneration for about 178. Decent regeneration if you don't have gear. But having gear pretty much offsets it. Batman is almost at 2 bars. Explosive Battering blocked for about 1,000 damage. So we're going to go off the Test Atom, and Insurgency Batman is eliminated. Now we're going to have to tag in the Green Lantern to mitigate the Winged Avenger. So regular Batman comes in, explosive Batarang for 220. We use Green Lantern to finish him off. Batman barely hanging on. And Batman is knocked out. So we're going to go off the Beware My Power before Arkham Origins Batman can react. And we're going to see if this is enough to get rid of him. $28,338 damage for the victory in the 8th fight. 271 XP. 780 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have the Killing Joke Joker, Batgirl, and Shazam. Cards gain a level of 33, and it looks like the middle card also has a 2nd promotion. Skip the match is 15,000 credits. So these cards start with 1 bar of power, and why is that the Flash? What the hell is that? What the fuck?
Quick.
Okay, this is really weird. Why do you have a bronze Flash, but it's actually the Joker? This is really cool. That bang is blocked for about 500 damage. You can't actually trigger the icons for the speed boost. So Batgirl comes in, moving off the Beware My Power, and Batgirl is eliminated. That is some freaky shit. I've never seen that in any of the challenges. Roaring Strike is blocked for about 3,000 damage. And we're going to have to heal and get Green Lantern back in the fight. And we're going to have the damage boost. Bolt of Zeus blocked for 3547. We're going to have the Test Atom. And the Flash, trying to impersonate the Joker, is eliminated. It's almost as bad as the Silver Raven fail months ago. And for some reason, Shazam only has 1 bar of power. That's really weird too. It's like it took the Flash's passes and not the Killing Joke Joker. So we're going to go off the Beware My Power, and Shazam is eliminated after some tricks. The joke was definitely on me. I was not expecting the Flash in the 9th fight of the 3rd battle. 41,220 damage for the victory in the 9th fight. 273 XP. 820 credits. And we receive 3 energy cards to offset what we're going to use after the next fight. In the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against 600 Wonder Woman, Regime Killer Frost, and Zatanna. Cards gain a level of 34. So the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
So 30% power generation and damage for the entire team. 90% heal reduction from Killer Frost for any healing, which is pretty much nothing. Actually, Harley Quinn. Kill Toss blocked for 2580. I probably want to use Green Lantern a little bit more, considering that we don't really have any healing. So Zatanna is in. Fire Kiss is blocked for 307. We're going to get in Harley Quinn. And there's the team damage boost. That heal looked like 708. And a Fire Kiss block for 2337, and a second one hit for a decent amount of damage. You can definitely see that heal is way off. So we're going to go off the Test Atom, and Zatanna is eliminated. And that is why Zatanna in multiplayer is a big help. I don't know how it affects regeneration. Killer Frost is in with 2 bars. So we're going to go off the Beware My Power and hopefully get rid of Killer Frost, leaving 600 Wonder Woman by herself. $41,000 damage, so the damage boost did not cancel out. Agus Wrath is blocked. Gotta get him out as that bleed damage is really bad. And we're going off the Electric Burst on 600 Wonder Woman. Almost enough to get rid of her. And we bash her out for the victory in the 10th fight. 276 XP, 860 credits. And we have to recharge for the second time. In the 11th matchup, we have Blackest Night, Batman, Luchador Bane, and Mortal Kombat Scorpion, a huge offensive team. Cards remain at level 34, Elite 1, 2, and 2. Skip the match is 15,000 credit. You definitely do not want Luchador Bane at 2 bars. If you get a block breaker on his tag in, he will pretty much wipe somebody out. Explosive Batarang does connect for about 3,200. We're already at 3 bars. Luchador Bane has no power, which is a huge godsend. So we're going to go off the Test Atom, and Mortal Kombat Scorpion is eliminated. At this point, it doesn't matter what Luchador Bane does. He's not going to get rid of 2 people. There is the Field of Pain, and he does not use a special move, so there's no more tagging in for Luchador Bane. He is at 2 bars. I don't know how we missed that. I hit right. Raid Slam blocks for 875. And we're going to go off the Beware My Power, and Luchador Bane is eliminated. $28,338 damage for the victory in the 11th fight. 278 XP. 900 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown, going up against Elseworld Flash, Arkham Harley Quinn, and Luchador Bane. Cards gain a level of 35. Skip the match is 15,000 credits. So for the second time, we have to deal with Luchador Bane.
Begin.
This time, 25% health is a little more dangerous, although Elseworld Flash is a pretty weak card. Black Adam is already at 2 bars. That lightning kick connects for about 4,400. Arkham Harley Quinn comes in, so we're going to go off the Test Atom and get rid of her. Now, they did buff her stats, however, not enough to really make her a powerhouse. Although that 25% health comes in handy. That Field of Pain did not stun Black Adam. Still have a minute and 40 to complete this fight, which is plenty of time. Raid Slam blocked for 784. This is deja vu all over again, as Green Lantern is about to get off the Beware My Power, and Luchador Bane is eliminated. $28,000 damage. Lightning Kick is blocked for a whopping 400 damage. And we get off the damage boost. And we're off the Line of Fire on Elseworld Flash. Hits for about 4,500. Bullet time kicks in. I really love the animations with this move. Lightning Kick does connect, but it puts Harley Quinn at 3 bars. So we're going to go off Harley's Mallet and light Elseworld Flash's balls on fire. Brother!
This'll be a blast!
22,752 damage for the victory in the 12th fight. 280 XP. 940 credits. So the Godfall Superman Challenge Battle 3 on Nightmare difficulty is completed, and 36 fights, 36 victories without any big issues. Now in the 4th challenge, Batman must be on your team again, as we did use him in the 2nd fight a little bit. So we're going to put in Arkham Origins Batman. We're going to put in Batgirl, and we're going to put in Cassandra Cain Batgirl to have a little bit of fun. We're going to use the Alloy Sword, the Bloody Sword. And we are going to use the Marker Lady Shiva. Actually, we're going to have a little bit more fun. Instead of Batgirl, because that's pretty much a useless tactic now, we're going to put in Arkham Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
And we're actually going to put in Arkham Origins Deathstroke just to show off the unblockable level 2 moves if you haven't seen it in any of my videos. So in the 4th challenge of Godfall Superman, 1 challenge currency, 2 energy per fight, and Batman must be on your team. Cards start off at level 35 Elite 4 Gold, going up against Zatanna, 600 Wonder Woman, and Batman Returns Catwoman. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. 25% health in play for Batman and his whole team. Winged Avenger wipes out Zatanna right away. 600 Wonder Woman comes in. Shield toss hits for 16,000. Really doesn't even put a dent in your bar. Batman Returns Catwoman comes in. That's a cool 4-hit combo. Annoying just like 600 Wonder Woman, however. We're at 2 bars with Batman Returns Catwoman. Deathstroke is at 1 bar. So we're getting off the Identity Crisis. I'm not sure if it's blocked. No, it's not.
You're boring.
And for shits and giggles, we're going to off the Dark Knight, and Batman Returns Catwoman is humiliating. 97,092 damage for the victory in the first fight. 333 XP, 520 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Man of Steel Superman, Man of Steel General Zod, and Mortal Kombat Scorpion. The match is 5,000 credits. So unfortunately, Man of Steel Superman, we have to say goodbye to you right away. That's pretty much an instant kill. It's still a really deadly move, even without the 3 bars. You used to be able to get with Batman. So, Arkham Harley Quinn comes in next. Kryptonian rifle blocked for 6,000. And Arkham Origins Deathstroke takes a Kryptonian rifle for 6122. This is actually a pretty solid team as you have healing, a damage buff, and Arkham Origins Deathstroke is a destructive card. Flip Kick will get rid of Arkham Origins Deathstroke, however. And we're going off the Winged Avenger, which is blocked. And we do see a block breaker in the second hit. As you notice, it did double damage. And we knock out Man of Steel General Zod for the victory in the second fight. 336 XP, 560 credits. In the third matchup, we have Doomsday, Insurgency Joker, and Boss Solomon Grundy. Cards gain a level of 36. The match is 5,000 credits. Note the big health difference between Solomon Grundy and even Doomsday. 56,000 versus 30-something thousand. So we're actually going to just melee down Doomsday. 3 bars. Joker comes in next. They're really not doing any damage to Arkham Origins Batman. Bang blocked for 5848. And for shits and giggles, we're going to go off nothing as we take a bang. We're going to go off a point blank, and Boss Solomon Grundy comes in. But that was unblockable. Cleaver spin for 5,000. We're going to go off the Dark Knight, and Boss Solomon Grundy is eliminated. So Arkham Origins Deathstroke becomes an extremely dangerous card, having double chance of unblockable specials. And we're going to bitch slap the Joker for the victory in the third fight. 339 XP, 600 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Aquaman, Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, and Hawkgirl. Cards remain at level 36 Elite 4. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. Now we can use Harley Quinn's Team Heal to offset the damage from Cassandra Cain, Batgirl. We're going to wipe out Aquaman right away. 1 minute and 50 seconds to complete the fight, and Assassin's Ambush does not work off the Winged Avenger, so that's a pretty cool counter to that. And Cassandra Bane Catgirl tags out to Hawkgirl. So we're going to go off another Winged Avenger, and Hawkgirl is eliminated. That Assassin's Ambush again gets canceled, but the Art of Deception connects for about 17,000. And we bash out Cassandra Cain Batgirl for the victory in the fourth fight. 342 XP, 640 credits. In the fifth matchup, we have Ares, Regime Black Adam, and Elseworld Flash. Cards remain at level 36 Elite 4. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So we have the God of War, and he really doesn't have a lot of health, so we're just going to ignore using a special move on him. Ares is quickly knocked out. Black Adam comes in. So we're going to go off the Dark Knight and get rid of Black Adam without taking shield damage, as he would take about 15,000 using the Winged Avenger. Unless you break his shield first. Elseworld Flash comes in, he really doesn't have a lot of health. The reshots pretty much puts him at 1/2 life. Bullet time kicks in after 6, but the lightning kick is blocked, and Elseworld Flash is eliminated for the victory in the 5th fight. 345 XP, 680 credits. So we're going to make a roster change for the next 5 fights. We're going to put in
Batman.
regular Batman. We're going to go put in Red Sun Solomon Grundy.
Solomon Grundy.
And we're going to put in Red Sun Green Lantern for the next 5 fights.
Green Lantern. Solomon Grundy.
The significance of Red Sun Green Lantern is you take 20% less damage from special moves, and that's a huge help. And that's basic automatic mitigation there. We're just going to put damage gear on Solomon Grundy. We're not going to really worry about Batman. In the 6th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Regime Wonder Woman, Arrow Green Arrow, and Arkham Origins Deathstroke. Cards gain both a level and a promotion to 37 Elite 5. Skip the match is 10,000 credits. Now the key here is to not get power drained by Arrow Green Arrow, but that 20% mitigation will help as well. And if Wonder Woman can get knocked out by Solomon Grundy, that would be a huge help. However, it doesn't really do a lot of damage. Batman comes in. Shield toss blocked for 6,039. And there's 2 dangerous cards in this fight. Arrow Green Arrow's power drain, and Arkham Origins Deathstroke can light people up with his point blank. Shield toss blocked for 4673. Almost at 2 bars again. Batman comes back in. Almost at 2 bars. Very tempting to use the Winged Avenger. Shield toss blocked for 4594. We're going to go with the Guardian. That is blocked. So it hits for about 5,000. Arrow Green Arrow comes in. Power drain. And we're going to go off the Dark Knight on Arrow Green Arrow and considerably soften him up. Set up for a double knockout with the Dead's Blood. 30,000 damage perfectly sets him up. Power drain on Batman. And Arkham Origins Deathstroke with a point blank does not crit. Hits for about 10,000. Second point blank again does not crit. So we're going to go off the Gravedigger, and Arkham Origins Deathstroke, the biggest threat in the fight, is eliminated. Now we don't take too many shield tosses, we should be fine with this. Wonder Woman with a shield toss of 5,000. Shield toss blocked for 4673. Batman comes back in. Doesn't have a whole lot of life left. But we're going to go off the Way of the Bat, and Wonder Woman is eliminated. And Arrow Green Arrow is going to feel the wrath of the bats. Hits for about 8,000. Solomon Grundy comes in, so we're going to go off the Cleaver Spin before he can react. And Arrow Green Arrow is eliminated for the victory in the 6th fight. 348 XP, Green Lantern gets 2,090 XP, 8,720 credits. In the 7th matchup, we have Ares for the 2nd time, New 52 Nightwing and Lobo. Skip the match is 10,000 credits. Keep in mind, Ares has a lot less health than New 52 Nightwing and Lobo. Very important not to take power drains from Nightwing. Solomon Grundy is the real damage dealer, even though he does do some decent basic damage. Ares is at 1 bar. We do not want him to get up to 2. Weapons of War is blocked for about 7,000. Ares is about to go down. New 52 Nightwing comes in. So we're at 2 bars. We're going to go off a Dead's Blood, and this is blocked, but it still hit for over 30,000 damage, about 35,000. Takes out a lot of Nightwing's health. Power drain on nothing for about 4,000. Ares comes back in. So we're going to try to punch him out. There he goes. New 52 Nightwing comes back in. We're going to go off a Cleaver Spin and try to get rid of him. Unfortunately, we don't do so. But we punch him out, and Lobo comes in. Quick charge is blocked for about 6,000. Now we can unload on Lobo safely. Bring off another cleaver spin on Lobo. Hits for 18,000. Gets Batman in. Hook charge blocked, 3787. That one connects for about 15,000. But we're going to go off the Dark Knight, and Lobo is eliminated. $30,831 damage for the victory in the 7th play. 350 XP, 760 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Boss Solomon Grundy, Zod, and Arrow Green Arrow. Cards gain a level of 38. Zod has 66,000 health. Skip the match is 10,000 credits. Depending on how strong this dampening field is, we could be in for a very deadly fight. Very important to use light attacks with Solomon Grundy, as that's a lot harder to get countered. We're at double damage with Solomon Grundy. Cleaver Spin connects for 6386. This is a pretty strong dampening field. Arrow Green Arrow is in. That poison connects. Power Drain on Solomon Grundy pretty much takes away all of his power. That's what we were trying to avoid. We're going to get him back in after one more Power Drain. There's a Power Drain. 2629 blocked. That hits for a decent amount. Boss Solomon Grundy comes back in, so we can start building our power again. Batman is at 1 bar. Death to All will get rid of Green Lantern. So now we're using light attacks again on Solomon Grundy. And both Zod and Arrow Green Arrow are at 2 bars. So Solomon Grundy does give 50% health. And Boss Solomon Grundy is eliminated. Ground Blast hits for about 19,000. That hit pretty hard. So we're working our way to 3 bars. We don't want to lose Solomon Grundy. That would make the fight pretty much impossible. So we're at about 2.5 bars with Solomon Grundy. We're going to get Batman in while Arrow Green Arrow is not in the fight. Kryptonian Rifle blocked for 9354. And a second one blocked for the same amount. Now we're at 2 bars. As Arrow Green Arrow comes in, we're going to get off a wave of that. Solomon Grundy is at 3 bars. Kryptonian Rifle blocked for 9516. We're going to go off the Dead Blood and get rid of Zod. That is enough to get rid of him, and Arrow will take a lot of damage. Blocked for 17,000. Power Drain before we can get a move on. That man is at 2 bars. Arrow Green Arrow can't do a lot of damage. That Power Drain hits for about 3,700. That Freeze Arrow hurts. That last arrow hurt again. Solomon Grundy barely hanging on, and we get rid of Arrow Green Arrow for the victory in the 8th fight. 354 XP, 800 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Aquaman, Red Sun, Superman, and Bane. Cards remain at level 38 Elite 5. Skip the match is 15,000 credits. 25% basic damage in play for the other team. Now, it's very important that you switch out after taking bleed damage to minimize how much damage Solomon Grundy takes. Even though Batman can take some damage, Green Lantern is taking a lot of damage. Red Sun Superman comes in. Superman's almost at 3 bars. And we're going to off the Dead Blood and get rid of him before he can get off his Man of Steel. Almost gets rid of him on the first shot, but the second shot for sure gets rid of him. Bane comes in. Great Slam blocked for 4980. Bane is is at 2 bars. Aquaman with a trident toss, blocked for 31.66, and that bleed doesn't really hit that hard as I thought it would. Aquaman is knocked out. Venom Tank kicks in. And we're going to have a cleaver spin before Bane can react. Does not get rid of him. Great Slam blocked for 58.97, and we knock out Bane for the victory in the 9th fight. 356 XP, 840 credits. And we receive 3 energy cards, offsetting the ones we used in the 3rd battle. In the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Regime Wonder Woman, Prison Superman, and Mortal Kombat Scorpion. Cards gain a level of 39, Elite 5. Skill of the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
So about 1% damage from that radiation. Not too bad considering we have 30% health bonus from the Red Sun Summon Grundy passive. And Wonder Woman's almost at 2 bars. I'm going to try to get her on a tag. The Prison Superman comes in before Wonder Woman gets off a special move. Flying Punch blocked for 62.25. Prison Superman is a very weak card. We should probably take another special if we wanted to. Flying Punch for 55.54 would do just that. So now we're at 2 bars with Solomon Grundy. Super Health kicks in. Still out-damaging the healing when that goes up. Hellfire does connect, and that does a lot of damage. So we're going to go off the Gravedigger, and Mortal Kombat Scorpion is eliminated, and we're going to see Batman in action for a little bit. Now, we're not in bad position, as neither of the 2 cards have a lot of health left. Shield Toss blocked for 59.51, as I did not get it off the tag. Wonder Woman is at 2 bars, but Wonder Woman is knocked out, so we're going to go off the Dark Knight, and Prison Superman is eliminated. $30,831 damage for the victory in the 10th fight. 3,600 XP, 880 credits. So we're going to have to make a roster change for the final 2 fights. We are going to use Batman Beyond, Blackest Night Batman. Yes, I do have balls, apparently. And we are going to use
Superman.
Not Red Sun, we want Regime
Superman.
And we're going to give him some gear. We're going to give him the Alloy Sword, Bloody Sword. Oh, why I have a blank gear card, that's kind of disturbing. And the Mark of Lady Shiva.
Superman.
In the 11th matchup, we have Batman Shazam, who has 76,000 health, and Green Lantern Sinestro. Cards remain at level 39, Elite 5. So the match is 15,000 credits. And depending on the modifiers, we might actually put in a second gold card to deal with Containment Doomsday, as 3 lives with Regime Superman might be a problem. So Batman is taking a lot of damage, and that might offset my theory on that. We're going to have to Flying Punch and get rid of Batman before he does a special move. And Shazam comes in. Already at 1 bar. Bolt of Zeus blocked for 11,000. That hits pretty hard. We're at 2 bars. Bolt of Zeus again blocked for 12,590. Green Lantern Sinestro comes in. And we're going to go off the Kryptonian Smash, and Green Lantern Sinestro is eliminated. So we might actually get the Batman in just to generate a little bit of power. It might be a little bit more difficult than I thought. So Shazam is dealing with Blackest Night Batman. You can probably take 1 special, unless you don't block, then you can't take anything. And Super Strength kicks in. We're going to go up with a Flying Punch before Shazam reacts. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 11th fight. really think we're going to need a second gold card. 362 XP, 920 credits. On the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Containment Doomsday, John Stewart Green Lantern, and Superman. We're going to see if Arkham Origins Batman has enough energy to go, and yes he does. So we're going to swap him out. Skip the match is 15,000 credits. Now we for sure have enough firepower to deal with Containment Doomsday.
Begin.
And we are actually going to get him in first, and we really, actually, no. Got the emergency barrier to deal with. Actually, if we can hit him under 20% health, that won't kick in. We're going to get in Blackest Night Batman to take the countless deaths. And Superman comes in next, and that's actually really good. Flying Punch knocks him out. So we're going to go off the Dark Knight and get rid of Superman. John Stewart Green Lantern comes in. He's almost at 2 bars. Superman is at 1 bar. And I don't see any regeneration going on here. That's kind of weird. John Stewart Green Lantern hanging at 2 bars for the longest time. Already at 2 bars. Containment Doomsday ultimate lift off, blocked for 6,000. I want to get his emergency barrier off first. There it is. Ultimate lift off, blocked for 6139. So right off the Winged Avenger. Takes out 2 lives. Pretty much puts him at 2 bars of power. The Regime Superman is at 3 bars. Hello, nature. That's some decent damage. But we're going to go off the Kryptonian Smash, and John Stewart Green Lantern is eliminated. Containment Doomsday comes back in. And we're at his 3rd life. Countless Deaths does connect on Superman. That does a lot of damage. But we're going to go off the Flying Punch, and Containment Doomsday is eliminated for the victory in the 12th fight. 364 XP, 1,440 credits. So the Godfall Superman Challenge Battle 4 on Nightmare difficulty is completed, and now we have a silver booster pack. Inside we receive a Regime Sinestro, Ultimate Liftoff, which is Doomsday's level 1 move, and Grave Rot, which is Regime Solomon Grundy's level 2 move. And now we have the 5th challenge, and Doomsday must be on your team. That's actually a really good one, because Doomsday is a great card. So we can play around with this a little bit. We're going to put in Darkseid. We're going to put in Doomsday. And for the 3rd card, we're going to give them a little bit of health and power drain. With Insurgency Lex Luthor. We're going to load Doomsday up with some damage gear, not some healing gear. We're only going to switch that around for fights 12 through 15. When the Red Sun duo, we'll try Godfall Superman. And we're going to give Darkseid some gear as well. We are going to give him Energy Lance. We're going to give him the Kama. And we're going to give him Power Glove. We're not going to bother with Lex Luthor. So in the 5th challenge of Godfall Superman, 1 challenge currency, 3 energy per fight, and Doomsday must be on your team. Starting the match off is level 50 Elite 7 Nightwing the Flash and level 40 Elite 6 Darkseid. The match is 30,000 credits. And this is looking to be about a 2-hour video for Nightmare difficulty, and that just looks pretty sweet. Actually, it's a good look for Nightwing. Darkseid comes in. He hits way harder than Nightwing seems to. We're going to have a Darkseid duel here. Darkseid is both at 1 bar. Almost at 2 bars both ways. Imperative we block the fires of Apocalypse. And we're getting off our own Fires of Apocalypse. That isn't blocked. This actually looks really sweet when it's not blocked. The dark side is burning up. The Flash comes in. So we're going to go off the Mass Destruction, and the Flash on drugs is eliminated. Brother! The dark side comes back in. Omega Blast blocked. And you can see that Doomsday healed for over 40,000 health. That's pretty cool. So, Darkseid is knocked out. Nightwing comes back in. And we're going to let the Silver Nightwing get off an Orbital Strike on Nightwing. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the first fight. 3,628 XP, 540 credits. In the second matchup, we have Arkham Origins Batman, Batgirl, and the Killing Joke Joker. Cards go to level 40 Elite 5. Skip the match is 30,000 credits.
Begin.
So, Power Surge, we're going to have Insurgency Lex Luthor take the Winged Avenger. There it is. So, Doomsday is in. We're at 1 bar. Origins Batman's down to about half life. Explosive Batarang blocked for about 5,000. And we're going to off the Earthshake and try to get rid of Arkham Origins Batman. 30,000 damage, we don't do that. Still watching for the redemption. We don't want to get caught off guard. There it is. Blocked for about 28,000. The Doomsday is getting down on health, but we are at 1 bar. Darkseid getting pinned in the corner. So we're going off the Earthshake before Batgirl can recover and get rid of her. So Arkham Origins Batman is in with 2 bars, but we bash him out, and Doomsday's back to full life. Bang blocked for 8431. And we're going to go off the I Am Many Things, and the Killing Joke Joker is eliminated for 6 figures. $101,945 damage for the victory in the second fight. Joke is not on you. 1,096 XP, 580 credits. In the third matchup, we have Crypto Lex Luthor, New 52 Nightwing, and Teen Titan Cyborg. The match is 30,000 credits.
Begin.
We have a bunch of power drain in the first 2 slots. We do have our own power drain as well if need be, but Crypto Lex Luthor is taking a lot of damage. New 52 Nightwing comes in. Doomsday's almost at 2 bars. And we're going off the Earthshake and try to get rid of New 52 Nightwing. And hits for 65,000. Crypto Lex Luthor's hard safe, but he still gets bashed out. Teen Titan Cyborg comes in. We're going to get Darkseid in. Sonic Disruptor blocked for 2704. And a second one blocked for 2524. Crypto Lex Luthor with a power drain. Blocked for about 3,000. And a second one. That just pisses Darkseid off. And Crypto Lex Luthor is eliminated. Teen Titan Cyborg comes back in. Sonic Disruptor blocked for 2344. And we're going off the Fires of Apocalypse. And Teen Titan Cyborg will burn in hell for the victory in the third fight. That just looks badass. One of my favorite looking level 2 moves. 368 XP, Crypto or Insurgency Lex Luthor 1,105, 620 credits. So the Godfall Superman Challenge Battle 5 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. And for that we get the third Godfall Superman, and pardon the screenshots there, showing that I did not kill the fight with Raven. So we get our third Godfall Superman, and we earn a duplicate Kryptonian suit. If you have replayed the challenge the maximum number of times, you will not be able to replay the challenge again. So we're going to look at our collection. And we're going to go to our Kryptonian suit. And shattering the duplicate gives you 6 red shards, 10 blue shards, and 1 purple shard. So So we're going to shatter it. We get a bonus blue shark. We're not going to shatter the other one. So we're going to look at Godfall Superman really quick, who I really haven't played, because I've been busy with real life.
Superman.
And there's the Godfall Superman. So we promote him to level 15 Elite 1. There's our stats. So if you like this video of the Godfall Superman Challenge Battle 5 on Nightmare difficulty, taking 2 hours and 7 minutes, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Injustice Gods Among Us videos, my playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!